What is good, guys? It's your boy Monster Chappie. We're back for some more Madden 13 gameplay, and today we're using the Dolphins. It's part of our 32 team series, as are a lot of other teams we've been using. But yeah, this is a ranked game on the Xbox side, and my opponent took the Redskins, as you guys can already see. First couple plays, he's bringing a lot of heat, running a lot of man coverage, so we go ahead and give it to Reggie Bush, and he gone. Shake what your mama gave ya. What your mama gave ya. Bush breaking it down right there. Breaking it down. I like to see that. It's always a good thing when you play, make a good play. Has a nice little celebration to go with it. Right here, he makes a nice pass, nice read downfield. I'm not sure why my D-line did not want to get to him, but it is what it is, man. You know RG3 is going to make some plays. He's going to extend some plays, but look at my lineman. Just no chance. Like we got a three-man rush, but nobody wants to block Shed. And this time we actually get a holding call, fortunately. And we're going to go ahead and accept this to try to knock him out of field goal range. So 3rd and 25, and this is why I don't strafe. This is exactly why I don't strafe. 95% of the time I never strafe. The only time I strafe is on those live balls, and that's the reason. Strafing, they just give you bad animations, and I don't know why. But yeah, we come out next drive, try to get the ball to Reggie Bush. Did not work out. So we're going to go ahead and try to just take off with the QB. That didn't work out either. And to top it off, to put the icing on the cake, he goes ahead and he houses that. So, you know, definitely not the way we wanted that second drive to go. And we had holding on that play too, so it was just all bad. Everything was all bad on that play. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Bad plays are going to happen over the course of the game. Good plays are going to happen. Now, there is one thing I did want to talk about in this video, and that relates to adjustments, making the right play, making the right call, making the right read, and things like that. And what I have to say on that is it's important to be consistent over the course of the game, because overall it will pay off for you. But there's one thing I will say: you can make the perfect adjustment, you can make the perfect read, you can time your pass perfectly, you can, you know, put your guy in the perfect spot, the perfect zone, put him in triple coverage. You could do everything right and still get a bad result. And that is one thing that is frustrating as a Madden player, but at the same time, you have to accept that that is part of Madden. You have to accept your guys are going to drop passes. You have to accept that, you know, once in a while they're going to get a freakish animation where their guy gets a diving swat, or he gets a crazy high vertical animation to get an interception or something like that. The case on this play right here, like, his guy like kind of dove at like a weird angle, and then the physics kind of got super weird, and then Bush got hit out of bounds. Like, I felt like I should have been able to cut back, but I wasn't, because of the other defender diving in. But over the course of the game, if you continue to make the right play, if you continue to make the right read, if you continue to be consistent and you continue to make the right adjustments over the course of the game, most of the time, I'm not going to say every time, but most of the time, it's going to pay off, and you're going to get your turnovers. You're going to get, you know, your points on the board. You're going to end up winning if you make more plays, if you make more adjustments, make more of the right reads than your opponent most of the time. This is not always the case. There is some games of Madden you just will not win. It does not matter. You will fumble 3 times. Your guys will drop every pick. Your opponent will, you know, throw in the triple coverage, double coverage, still come up with catches, and you'll just be scratching your head all day long, wondering why Madden hates you. That's going to happen. That is part of Madden too. But generally speaking, what you need to focus on is making the right play, is making the right read, and making the right adjustment, and trying to do it on a consistent basis, because that's going to pay off for you. And that's going to lead you to getting more wins than losses. You know, there is those games where nothing will go your way, but those don't happen too often. I mean, those are once in a blue moon. And then for the most part, you know, there will be games that things don't go your way, but it won't be completely one-sided. And on those games, you just have to make up, you know, for those plays that your opponent's going to get and for the plays that you don't get. So for the most part, with that being said, you know, don't get discouraged if you put the guy in the perfect zone and he doesn't make a play. You know, continue to put him in that perfect zone if your opponent keeps trying to do the same thing. If he keeps doing that out route, and your buzz zone isn't working, maybe try flat. And if that flat isn't working, maybe try hook zone in the area. But generally, if you keep playing that buzz over the course of the game, that buzz should make a play. That flat zone should make a play. That hook in the area of the field where he's making out route should make a play. If they're doing curls in the middle of the field and you put that guy that's on top of him in the hook, he should make a play over the course of the game. Will it happen right away? No. But over the course of the game, again, it will. Madden is a long game, especially if you're playing ranked games. You got 6-minute quarters. I mean, there is Excel clock, but if you run hurry up, it's an extremely long game. And that's one thing I've always preached, is that if you're playing somebody you feel you're way better than, try to extend the game as much as possible. That way, if they are getting those crazy plays, or if you're not getting the plays you feel you should be getting, you're able to extend the game, make sure there's more plays throughout the game, and increase your odds, increase your percentages of things turning around for you, of plays being made for you, of your guys, giving your guys more opportunities. And that's the one thing there. And then vice versa, if you feel your opponent's way better than you, you want to shorten the game up, make it as few plays as possible, and really, limit the opportunities for them to make plays, and et cetera, et cetera. So that is speaking on that. The next thing I want to speak on is, back to consistency again. Over the course of the game, if you are the better player, most of the time you're going to win, because you're going to make all those adjustments and things I was just talking about. You're going to make more of them, and they're going to just pay off for you. Again, I'm really trying to drill this into your head, because I know a lot of the time you will get frustrated. I will get frustrated. Everybody gets frustrated because something crazy happens. There's just an insane play. You're just like, what more can I do right on this play, but I still am penalized? There's just a lot of plays like that in Madden, and that's just part of the game, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, there's times in real life where, they play a 2-man under and the safeties get beat deep and the coach is just scratching his head. There's other times where things will happen. Take, for example, this play right here. All right. So yeah, I mean, again, we made all the right things. I came over and even got a second pair of hands on the ball trying to get the interception. But the ball magically bounced and he magically got the catch. So those are the types of plays I'm talking about. That there's nothing we could have did, but we continued to make the right reads, and we baited him into that pass, and later on in the drive we end up getting an interception, which is pretty much going to wrap the game up, as long as we can score some points on the offensive end. I like Miller at running back for the Dolphins and Bush at one of the wide receiver positions. Miller is just about as fast as Bush, but he has a much higher carry rating, and then Bush has much better receiver rating, so I like that combo there. They don't really have that good of wide receiver set, but they're manageable, but they're really not that good. That is the one thing I did not like about the Dolphins. But definitely take advantage of Bush and Miller. They're both really nice players if you're going to use them. And yeah, I mean, that is what I wanted to get off my chest. It's been on my mind for a while, and just thought I'd get that out there for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you want some more Madden content, gameplay, and all that good stuff, go ahead and leave. Subscribe and all that good stuff right there. Fourth down here, RG3 makes the overthrow. He's going to go ahead and quit out. So I hope you guys enjoy. Till the next time, this is your boy Monster Chappie. We gone.